Texas needs. That was good. Yeah, turn your microphone on.
Okay, if we can go ahead and then take roll call and we'll go ahead and if we have a quorum. We do, all right.
We have two people on Zoom, currently Ms. Davidson and Mr. Harris, Mr. Barnhart,
Here.
Judge Reesner, Ms. Morris,
Here.
Ms. Pinnock Williams.
Here.
Mr. Betts.
Yep.
Mr. McGee,
Yes.
Judge Kirkendall. Mr. Alston,
Yes.
we have Mr. Harris on Zoom. Judge Cummins. Mr. Walls. Ms. Bruther.
Here.
Mr. Ison.
Here.
Ms. Graves.
Here.
Mr. Metcalf.
Here.
Mr. Commode.
Here.
We have Mr. Cook on Zoom. And Mr. Barrett is here by proxy of Mr. Burns. We have four.
Okay, very good. We'll go ahead and we need to vote to approve the minutes from the April meeting. If there are no corrections noted, I will need a motion to approve as presented.
There was one correction brought to my attention by Ms. Graves, where Ms. Burton was still listed as a voting member being present. I did change it to show that Ms. Graves was here and that she was present.
Okay,
So move with the correction.
second. Okay, all in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Passes.
Hey, Damon, did you, I may have missed, Jenny Pinnock is here for Lance
Okay,
as the prosecutor.
got it. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, we'll move to item 3 for the Adult Community Corrections or Committee report.
Thank you. Sorry, I didn't have, as of today's date, July 14th for these numbers. So financial report, grant, we're working on spending it down. We're at $212,823.02. I just wrote a big claim for insurance for those employees, so that will significantly reduce that. Yep.
We're turning.
We're turning it on.
It may not, I don't think it lines up.
Yep. Better. So we went to council last night to get some appropriations made as well to transfer some 100 series over to 300 series, and that was approved. So we'll get to the end of the year where that will hopefully be zeroed out, which is always the goal. PI, we're at 27,521.40. And commissary 75,316.40. So we've been pretty constant throughout since probably February in both the PI and the commissary. A lot coming in, a lot coming out. That's all I have on financial report. Staffing update. Everything is going well. We had the 4 positions that we were awarded for CO positions for half of the year, anticipating moving into the new building. We filled one of those. We've completed interviews for the others, but we're kind of waiting on that just to wait on the building a little bit longer. We'll talk about that probably in the building portion of this. Census reports, we are down a little bit overall from last meeting, but work release remains the same. Limited space and work release. I think today we had 2 open beds available out of the 100, but home detention, GPS, alcohol monitoring numbers have gone down a little bit. But just normal ebb and flow with that. Other than that, I don't have any old business that I need to report on.
The only new business I have is what I sent out to everyone about the DOC grant. You could see what the state is facing. Our cut was 5%. We did not receive a cut last year. Lots of counties did. So we were fortunate. That equals up to about $40,000 for us out of the DOC grant. And that's where we're at. I don't know if anybody has questions or I'm working with the Probation Officer Association and the Indiana Criminal Community Corrections Association also to get in front of the chair, Wendy McNamara, to talk about how the cuts are impacting the state in community supervision. So my guess is maybe 6 of the General Assembly know what those cuts actually mean and what's actually happening. And so our 2 associations have come together just to let them know that what it means to cut a problem solving court, what it means to cut some probation funds and pretrial, and the offenders are going to be in DOC more. That's 80 some dollars a day. Keeping them out in a community corrections program or in work release, for example, is significantly less. So those are the things we're going to focus on to point out.
Okay, we also have some new business of the building committee update. You want to give that, or Kevin or Angela?
Everything's on schedule right now. They're gonna need substantial completion will be in the last quarter of this year. They'll need a month basically for the security to train, work out the bugs, make it all work. So I would say first year we'll be ready to roll. So, and that will be updated as we move along, as you always run into little problems towards the end, but it'll be a tool for the judges to use, a huge tool. And if you haven't seen the facility, it's phenomenal.
Walked through the day with Michelle and Steve and a couple other folks today, so good walk
They'll be
through.
solved for the next 45 years out.
Okay. Any other new business anybody wants to report on? Okay, we'll move on to juvenile committee report. Damon, you giving that today?
Yep. So there was a handout up here that provided information for our financial report. There is one correction, for the top where it says the balance of the DOC grant. We have actually expended 94% of that, so our current remaining balance is $13,772, which will be, most of it will be eliminated during our 13th month for payroll. We have also expended 92% of our other grant that we received from Firefly, which is the DCS Prevention Services grant. And shout out to the payroll department because they worked with me to really take that all the way down to 0 so we could expend every cent that we had in that grant. For project income, we've our balance that we have left to spend is about $79,000. We approached council in June to ask for an additional appropriation out of our project income fund for $30,000 to assist in paying for part-time employees. We've had more programs that are being offered, and we've had more referrals, and that's led to then an increase in part-time hours. And for our general fund, we're right on track. As of the end of June, we spent 56% of those funds, and that only pays for staff salaries and part-time as well. So we've expended the part-time line out of those. The remaining funds are all just for staff salaries. For new business, we did receive the full grant amount of $250,180 for the 2027 fiscal year from DOC. We were also told that there would be cuts to those funds. We did not receive a cut. That's the same standard amount that we've received from years past. They were much more detailed though in going over the grant application and showing that the programs we offer are needed and necessary and actually make a difference. We also received our DCS grant again for $24,000. That did not get cut from last year to this year, but has been cut over the past several years. I think 3 years ago, it was $40,600, and now it's down to 24,000. So that's been cut significantly. As far as staffing, Morgan Brissy, who was our one of our juvenile field officers, has resigned and moved to Tennessee. We've hired a new field officer whose name is Henry Jackson. He comes from the Johnson County Sheriff's Office, and he is excited, and we're excited to have him on our team. And then, just as an ongoing reminder of the work that Chrissy Bruther and Lori Myers are doing for the Parent Purpose Institute of Child Development to bring PBRI here to the state. We are training. Texas Christian University will be training 100 PBRI practitioners across the state, and that is happening because of the work that Chrissy and Lori did to put together this grant to bring that funding here. And then our census report is below. I won't go through all of those numbers. This is just a snapshot as of yesterday of our active cases. And we are down through the end of the school year, which is why those numbers are so much lower. We've closed out all of our 2025, 2026 family resource and truancy cases, and we'll be opening up new ones moving into the next school year. So that's why those numbers look a little bit lower than normal. That is all I have, unless anyone has questions.
I know we have no old business, but we had a vacant positions on the Community Corrections Advisory Board due to the resignation of John Asher. He was a layperson, and Lauren Kennedy, mental health administrator. We have filled those positions. They've been filled by Spencer Medcalf, Director of Operations for Spark Recovery, Amy Davidson, Supervisor of Indiana Department of Child Services. Welcome. Glad you guys are here today. The other one's on Amy's on Zoom, so good to have you on board. So I don't think we have any ratification of votes. Kind of a short meeting today. Do you have anything to add? Anybody else for today?
Yeah.
Okay, with nothing else, we need a motion to adjourn. And a second.
Second.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, we're out.
JRAC will follow in that room.